Hello traders, it's still Napan here, founder of Master Markets, Illiterates Conference and the Traders Open Day. So welcome to our market roundup update. We got one trade at the moment running over here in terms of Euro Yen. As you can see, less than £2,000, just under. It's been a spectacular week for us in terms of performance, phenomenal for performance as well. And all our clients have really enjoyed the trades as well. So I'm just going to, before I go through how we have done for the week, what I'm just going to go through first is I'm going to go through basically just a small topic as we usually do in our market roundup updates. So the first thing here I just thought of really covering is how do you trade safely in the markets? Okay, how do you trade safely in the markets? This is one important thing for, especially for beginners who want to begin, and also for intermediates who've been trading for quite some time. Now, the thing with beginners is because you hear a lot of scary stories out there that people have lost this amount of money, that amount of money, and they're scared to take the first step. And for intermediates, is that they can become a bit more overconfident or arrogant, and then they do not start to trade safely. So how do we do this? Now, in terms of a very simple methodology, which I'm going to teach you right now, is called the percentage risk management model. Okay, the percentage risk management model. Now, this has proved to be one of the most efficient risk management models, even in institutions as well, even in hedge funds, even in corporate organizations, even financial banks. This is one of the biggest, highest ranked way of risk management. Okay, there's other ones as well. There's a fixed position size management. There's also another one where it's a martingale system as well. But apart from all of that, this ranks to be one of the best ones, okay, and simple ones to do as well. So what does this actually say? So for example, it all starts off with your account size, okay. Now your account size can be anything from £10,000, okay, to £100,000 or even £1,000,000, okay. So it can be any of these ranges, is it not? So when you consider all of this, then how do you risk accordingly? So what you then have to do, traders, is you got to choose on how much you're going to risk of your account. Okay, that's what's called your account risk. Okay, your account risk. Now from your account risk, now what you're doing, you choose a percentage, right? Now that can be even be 0.1, that can even be 0.5%, okay? Whatever that you choose, you stick to it. Now, let's say for example you choose 0.5%. So that will be basically £50 here, is it not? This would be £50 in terms of a £10,000 account, right? Am I right to say that? Yeah. Now, likewise for the rest. So you just add 500 and £5,000 for here. Now, so if we were to do that, all you know is that at any one point of time, this is your outcome, right? Any one point of time, you only want to lose 0.5% of your account in that trade, okay? This is what we call by percentage risk management. Then after that, then you need to know your trade risk, then you need to calculate your entry money stop loss, and then that divided by that will give you finally how much you need to buy of that instrument, okay, in terms of lots, units, or even stake size, which is pounds per point, okay. So but it all begins with this, your account risk. How much are you willing to lose, in that trade, okay? Is it going to be 50, is it going to be £500, or is it going to be £5,000? Now for our elite clients and all that, more senior traders, you can actually even risk more, but all that is dependent on your drawdown of your strategy. This is why it's so critical, and that's why we teach you in Traders Toolbox as well. But for all you beginners out there, most important thing is start off with this, okay? This is what most people do not do. And after they do this, then it's very imperative that you use a stop loss. We cover all of these concepts, especially for beginners and a little bit of intermediates as well. We cover all of these concepts in live trading evening. Okay, we do it in Canary Wharf in London. So we welcome you to come and join us for, it's an amazing evening with London river views as well, and food and drinks and live trading on the day, and you start placing your first order as well. So incredible evening. So I'd really highly encourage you all, if you all can make it for that. It's about 3 hours with the professionals, and that'll be a great opportunity for us to meet you and for you to meet us as well. Okay, in Canary Wharf, London, on the 34th floor. Okay, so that's to do with the topic for today. Now let's go through our elite performance. Just a summary before I carry on to that. So what did we cover? How to trade safely is what we were covering, and in terms of that, all I was saying is that know your account size, okay? And once you know your account size, find out your account risk. That can be any percentage, 0.5, 1, 2, 0.1, whatever it is, and then use a stop loss to ensure that you only lose that amount of risk in your account for that particular trade. Okay, that's what you got to do. All right. Okay, great. So that's to do with that. So in terms of this particular trade over here that we are running at the moment, you can see it's been risk managed as well, and you can then see that what I've done here, we have risked it in such a way that I'm only buying 2.38 lots of this euro yen over here, so that I only will lose a percentage of the account. Okay, in this case I've risked about 2%. Okay, right, that's because we know all our drawdowns and everything. But for beginners, I would say just start off with a bit more lesser. Okay, good. Now that's to do with that. Now let's go on to how we have performed for this week in terms of our trades. So let me show you that. So in terms of the live trading room, which has performed, let's say, lift-off strategy here, so system, we've lost a little bit this time, minus 39 pips and minus 0.64%. All the other strategies, we are actually flat. We don't really take any trades, no opportunities in terms of that. Now, in terms of the other one over here, you can see over here that what we got the closed out ones for this week has been the 25th of September and 28th of September for this week, right? So dollar yen and euro dollar is what we have done in terms of the elite strategies. And in terms of that, we had a nice 2.35% win for one of the trades and another minus 1% for one of the ones. So dollar yen was a loss of minus 1, and then basically the euro dollar got about 2.35%. In terms of pips, it's 127 pips and 13 pips of loss. Okay, so these were all the ones that were there for this particular week. And the good thing is euro yen is still running, so it's not realized profit, so I've not included it yet. But when that closes out, that will bump up our equity curve as well for the year. So far it's been very good. Both rooms combined together, we're just a little bit near to 30%. I think with euro yen closed out, I think we just shoot past 30% return. That's really very good. With all end of day trading, 15 minutes a day. That's what we teach you at Live Trading Evening as well. Now, finally, I'm just going to sum up everything together here. So what do we have, traders? So both the rooms combined together, what we got is basically elite. Let me just show you that once more again. So you can see these two trades over here, 2.35 and minus 1. So that is about 1.35% is what we can see over here in terms of the elite room. That's in terms of the LTR, that was minus 0.64 from the lift-off trades. And how much is that giving us at the moment? So that a total is about 0.71% for this week only. And then finally, in terms of pips, 114 from elite, minus 38 from LTR. That's going to be 76 pips over there. Okay, so if you're doing a pip size risk management, £10 a point, that would be about 760 pounds. Okay, that's what you would have got. And if you know your drawdown, you can also risk a bit more. If 1% was about 500 pounds, then in terms of that, then you would have got basically 350, something like that. Yes, 350 pounds if you're doing risk management, or 1% being 500 pounds if you wanted to do that as well. All right, okay, so that's the thing for this week so far. So 76 pips up, 0.71% profit is what we have, and euro yen is still going strong. That will add on to our percentages as well. Okay, that's all from me for now in terms of this market update. Any other questions that you got, always feel free to contact us. Also, we look forward to seeing you in one of our future events, especially at Live Trading Evening. Till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.